Help support Bariatric TV by ordering your bariatric products from btvstore.com. Use the coupon code FREAK and get a 10% discount on your next order. This week's episode of Bariatric TV is sponsored by Bariatric Advantage, the most complete line of micronutrient replacements specifically designed for the weight loss surgery patient. Help support the show by ordering your Bariatric Advantage products directly from the BTV e-store.
Hi, I'm Tony.
And I'm Linda.
Even with this busy holiday season, we are here to entertain you.
Let us entertain you.
So what do we have for you this week?
This week's Drop Zone Freak is full of confidence.
What's in your Christmas stocking?
Down in the dumps? Maybe it's what you're eating.
Who's that running man? Who, I ask you?
This week's Drop Zone Freak is Melissa Helms.
She says, I'm glad I had surgery because I feel and move better. I have more confidence and I'm proud to be me and show the world the new me.
And thanks, Melissa, for sharing your new me with the rest of the world. Now, be on the lookout for an email from us. We need to get your shipping info so we can send you some wonderfully fabulous Revival soy snacks.
And now, let's wander over to the dumping ground.
I always wondered what wandering looked like.
That's it.
I don't feel good.
Welcome to the dumping ground.
Christmas is just around the corner. Are you ready?
Hell no, I ain't even close to ready.
I am.
I hate you.
Oh, heck no. I won't be ready until December 24th, but that's just me.
Well, I'm done. Gift spot, wrapped, and ready to go. Hate me.
Rub it in.
So I thought I would take a minute to compile a little list of what freaks should ask for to fill their stockings.
Really? Because honestly, I work so hard every year coming up with stocking stuffers for the rest of my family, and each year mine sort of ends up lacking.
Congratulations, Mike. For Christmas, you get a whole segment on Bariatric TV to guilt you.
About how lame you are.
About how lame you are at Christmas.
Well, this year, we'll give you some suggestions to make it easier for you, friend, and family. For you, friend and family! Well, this year, we'll give you some suggestions to make it easier for your friends and family. Yo, Mike, take notes, my man.
Yeah, no, that's why we're doing this.
First on the list, a Starbucks gift card. I guarantee for most freaks, you can't go wrong. Whether freaks use it for their decaf non-fat sugar-free vanilla latte, or to purchase some of the delicious sugar-free vanilla syrup. This will be sure to please a freak.
And speaking of gift cards, I found gift card holders at Walgreens and CVS, and guess what? They cost next to nothing and are great for holding your favorite sweeteners. Nothing more upsetting than when I sit down at a restaurant and order coffee or tea and they don't have my favorite sweetener. Now I'm always prepared.
Okay, how about a purse or pocket-sized planner? This is a great way to track or plan your exercise and what you're eating. Also a great way to keep track of your soon-to-be hectic social calendar. Because believe me, after weight loss surgery, your social calendar is going to be jam-packed.
How about a portable vitamin container? Once again, you can find these at Walgreens or CVS. Fill it daily and keep it with you at all times. No excuse for forgetting your vitamins.
Because trust me, gentlemen, for your lady, nothing says I love you like a freaking pill planner.
Sugar-free mints. Every one of us who has had surgery dealt with the terrible ketosis breath or dragon breath. Besides, everyone loves getting breath mints. Find some unique ones like Starbucks or Victoria's Secret.
How's those crunchy sugar-free mints?
Yeah, crunchy and sugar-free.
How about a pedometer? Want to track how much you are moving?
Try again.
So how about a pedometer? Want to track how much you are moving? These devices not only tell you, but by trying to outdo yourself every week, you can keep motivated to keep moving. There's all kinds to be found on the web or at your local sporting goods store.
Are your pants starting to fall around your ankles? That sounds dirty. Well, if you want to keep wearing those pants for a little while longer, pick yourself up some of these. They're the perfect fit buttons.
While most people are using these to make their waistbands a little larger, we freaks get to use them to make ours smaller. You can order these online or pick them up at places like Walmart, CVS, or Walgreens.
Well, that's a great start. If anyone else has any great ideas, come on over to the BTV forums and post them there. I'm sure Mike will really appreciate it.
And how can they get to the BTV forums?
Feedback at BariatricTV.com?
No.
No?
BariatricTV.com
Oh.
/forum.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry. Want me to say that?
Sure.
BariatricTV.com /forum.
Perfect.
And now that we've helped you to fill your stocking, how about we alter your reality? Welcome to Altered Reality.
Feeling a little down in the dumps?
I do. I always get a little down this time of year. You would think with all the holidays I would be happy and jolly, but honestly I get so stressed out that I end up feeling down and bluesy.
Well, what if I told you that eating certain foods can help you a little bit with the blues?
Seriously? Well, I'm all for any help.
The effect of food on your physical health is undeniable. But as most of us are well aware, food has a lot to do with our emotional well-being too. So instead of turning to the quantities we turned to before, we're going to offer up some tips on some healthy foods that are proven to help with your emotional well-being.
So when you are down, try munching on some of these food choices and hopefully say goodbye to some of the holiday blues.
Okay, let's start with some salmon. It's rich in omega-3 fatty acid and vitamin D. These nutrients have been shown to enhance levels of serotonin in the brain, a feel-good neurotransmitter.
Since we are freaks, I know you gotta have some yogurt in your fridge. A recent study revealed that women who ate a daily diet consisting of 1,300 milligrams of calcium were less weepy, irritable, and depressed before their menses. So men, buy your chicks some yogurt. I just like the word menses. Just say
Isn't that a society of really smart people?
menses.
Isn't that what that is? The Menses Society?
I can't do this one because I'm allergic, but walnuts. They're known for being antioxidant rich, which again are a great source for serotonin boosting magnesium and omega-3 fatty acids. Magnesium is believed to stabilize a person's mood by regulating blood sugar levels in the body.
And since it's the holidays and you're probably stringing some of this for your Christmas tree, try a little popcorn. Remember, not all carbs are created equal, and this carb is a slow-absorbing complex carbohydrate that provides a good fuel source that is nutrient-rich and more sustainable than a bunch of other carby crap. Garr.
Curvy crap.
Garby crap.
You'll never get the recipe for me Krabby Patties.
Okay, this one may not be a health food, but how about dark chocolate? Known as the ultimate comfort food, dark chocolate is made up of high levels of phenylalanine.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Phenylalanine.
You'll have to ask your cohort over there that wrote it
What
how
the
you
hell?
pronounce
How do you
it.
say it? And a phenylalanine in
the dark chocolate.
There's clinical evidence suggesting that phenylalanine is a good treatment for depression as it enhances the production of serotonin and dopamine in the brain. If you're going to eat a piece of chocolate, why not one that has some healthy properties? And a long-ass name that nobody can pronounce. La 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 la. Neen.
So you know, Popeye may have been onto something. Spinach. It may be the iron component in this green vegetable that made Popeye so strong, but it's the folate content that kept him happy. There are studies that have linked depression to lack of folate supplementation in the body.
And surprise, surprise, turkey. Turkey isn't just the main staple of these holiday meals you've been eating. Its low-fat and high-protein composition is a good source for tryptophan and selenium and vitamin B6. Tryptophan is needed for the production of mood-enhancing niacin and serotonin. It also acts as a mild sedative that helps promote sleep and rest.
So if you need to de-stress after all this holiday madness, you can have a turkey Crockett, king of the wild buffet.
Yay! Nicely done, Tony Tao.
Welcome to the Freak On segment.
So you know we went to the OH conference in Houston, and man, oh man, did I see a man there.
Yep, this man impressed the hell out of me. And these days, at my age, that takes a lot. Thanks, Tony.
Thanks for throwing that line in.
Thanks for throwing in my age. That's awesome.
So who is the Wonder Man that we're talking about? Why, it's the Running Man, Dan Benedetti. Benedetti.
Benintendi?
Benedetti. Benintendi.
It's that Dan guy that runs a lot.
It's Dan B.
What was so impressive about Dan? Well, Dan had a gastric bypass in 2008 with a starting weight of 400 pounds.
Now, almost 3 years later, he's lost a total of 201 pounds. But that's not the impressive part.
I don't know, that's pretty impressive.
The really impressive part is Dan has become the real running man. He has completed 12 triathlons, 3 full marathons, completed 76 miles of running in the 23 hours of the Rocky Raccoon Trail Run, completed the Cowtown Ultra Marathon, and completed multiple bike races and century rides.
You should have heard the room gasp at the OH conference when Dan announced that he maintains a caloric intake of about 4,000 calories a day.
Gasp!
Yep, this is a man who really embraced the exercise portion of our new lifestyle. He sure has motivated me to look at increasing my exercise routine. I asked Dan what kept him motivated, and he responded with,
It was the same for running as it was for having my weight loss surgery. To be around and be healthy for my family. In my mind, every step I take, training and racing, gets me farther and farther away from the thought of ever being obese again.
And when we asked him what continues to keep him motivated, he said, the fact that I am now doing things that most people, obese or not, would never even dream of doing. I love being different. The only difference between where I am now and where I was back then is the fact that I am no longer the biggest person in any given room. The bottom line is my motivation comes from knowing that I can do whatever I put my mind to. My new favorite quote is, the will to win means nothing without the will to train.
So if you want to learn more about Dan, you can check him out at www.trymywill.com or swimfromobesity.com.
I think Dan will help to motivate you too.
Well, another week's over. Jeez, they're just whizzing by.
But we'll be back next week with another show.
And in the meantime, you can support the show by heading on over to the BTV store at btvstore.com and picking up some bariatric-friendly products.
Yeah, because Mama needs a new Starbucks card.
Bye now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
He sure has motivated me.
Which again are a great source for serotonin boosting magnesium and alpha chi omega.
He sure has motivated.
The effect of food on your physical health is undeniable. Mano.
No sugar-free candy for me.
And no audio for me.
Oh, sorry.
Exactly.